work your gentle Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath, where we create that little constriction there at the throat, giving the throat a little squeeze. So we feel its vibration. As we feel the vibration of the breath moving through the body, allow the body to begin to relax somewhat, to let go of the tension that you might be holding. So you sweep the breath through the body into those areas of tension. Filling the tense areas up with that prana, that life force, that energy that rides with the breath. Found that quieter place, that quieter space, and that space within the body, within the breath, within the mind, we can begin to move from that place of ease. Let's inhale, circle up the arms to the sky. Exhale, left hand to the earth and stretch your right arm up and over. Holding there with your inhale. Stretch a little further, a little more with your exhale. And then inhale, arms back up to the sky. Over to the other side, right hand to the earth, left arm up and over. You can stay for an inhale and for your exhale. Inhale, arms back up to the sky. Now with our exhale, a twist to the right, bring the hands down and turn the head to look over your right shoulder. Holding there for your inhale and for your exhale. And then inhale, arms back up to the sky. To the other side. Twisting to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Again, staying there with an inhale and with your exhale. Inhale, arms back up to the sky. Holding there with the arms up with your exhale. Lift a little high with the inhale. And circle the arms back down behind the back, interlace the hands behind the back. Stretch the arms back, open through the chest, inhale. Hold there with your exhale. And next inhale, release the arms back up to the sky. And then hands down. Let's flip over onto the hands and knees. On your hands and knees, let's start to move here, drawing some circles, loosening up your body. Tuning into how your body feels this evening. So there's always being mindful, respectful of how you're feeling. Always feel free along the way to take a little break if you need, make any adjustments that feel right. You can always take a rest, leave things out. Just working within our own restrictions, our own abilities. Back to centre, back to your hands and knees centre. Let's inhale the right arm to the sky, threading our needle right arm under the left arm, and bringing the side of the head, if we can, to the floor. Extend maybe the left arm further ahead of us. Or even if you like, draw it behind you. Just pause there for a couple of breaths. Relax in that twist. Wonderful work. Bring the hand back down if it's off the ground, back beside the head. Release the right arm back up to the sky, and then right hand down. Go the other way, left arm to the sky, and then left arm tucking under the right arm. Side of the head to the earth, either staying on the fingertips, or stretch the right arm out ahead of you, or bring the right arm behind you. Relaxing in the twist. Right hand back to the earth, left arm back to the sky. And left hand back to the earth. Good work. Let's take the knees wide, sit back to your heels, stretch out the arms, forehead to the mat. And then from there, spread fingers nice and wide, tuck our toes under and downward facing up. Your first down dog there, pedaling out the feet, easing into it, in whichever way feels good, feels nice. Now from your down dog, let's ripple forward, inhale to a high plank. Engage your core and then press back up to your downward dog. Let's work that with the breath. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Once more, high plank. Inhale. And downward dog, exhale, hips to the sky. Right leg to the sky. Let's step our right leg through into a low lunge. Drop the left knee down, but then we'll walk the foot out to the side. Bring the hands to the inside of the right foot for a little lizard lunge. Just encourage those hips to drop towards the earth. Taking a moment here to stretch the hips, and the hip flexors on the left side as well. You can, if you like, oscillate a little side to side. Good work. And then let's lift up the right arm to the sky. Look up at the right thumb. Stay there, or if you like, lift up the back knee off the floor, extend the back leg. Roll down right hand back to the earth, step the right leg back to your downward dog. And then to the other side, left leg high. Stepping through with the left foot. Walk the foot out to the edge of the mat, hands to the inside of the left foot. And again, sink your hips towards the earth. Maybe a gentle oscillation if that feels okay. Breathing that deep breath into your hips, into your resistance, into where you're feeling the stretch. And then left arm to the sky, look up at your left thumb. Staying right there, or lifting the back knee maybe off the floor, extending the back leg. That's it. Left hand back to the earth, and left foot back downward facing up. Downward dog to our high plank, inhale. Let's come onto the knees and elbows in, elevator slowly down to the ground. Little Sphinx pose for our first full back bend. Let's hang out on the forearms, roll the shoulders back, open through the chest. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale back to center. Inhale, look over your left shoulder. And exhale back to center. Then release, come back down, hands by the chest, onto your knees, and back up to your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step the right leg on through, left knee to the earth. Let's work with our low lunge now, arms up, inhale. And with our exhale, sink a little deeper there into your lunge. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Let's interlace that again. The hands behind, stretch the arms back. And inhale. And exhale, sink deeper into your lunge. Hold there, deep inhale. And full exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky. Hands down, step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. Exhale on the knees, coming slowly down. Inhale to cobra this time, roll the shoulders back, draw the tummy in, lift the heart. Down and then press all the way back up to your downward facing up. Other side, left leg to the sky. Stepping our left leg through, right knee to the earth, arms through and up, inhale. And exhale, sink into your lunge. Inhale, reach up, lengthen, interlacing our hands again behind, stretching the arms back with a deep inhale. And then with your exhale, sink a little deeper there into the lunge. Inhale, arms back up to the sky. Hands down, downward dog, exhale. Inhale to high plank. Coming down on the knees or a chaturanga all the way. Inhale to cobra, or maybe an upward dog. Down and press back up to your downward loving dog. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step the right leg on through, left knee to the earth, and then sweep the arms through and up. Inhale. And with your exhale, sink deeper into your lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Now let's bring in a twist, open up to your right, spread the arms out shoulder height. Inhale, arms back up to the sky. And again, same side, open up to your right, spread your wings wide. Inhale the arms to the sky. And once more to your right, spread your wings wide. And inhale, arms to the sky, bring the hands down, step back downward facing up. Inhale to your high plank, on the knees or chaturanga, come down. Inhale to cobra, bhujangasana or upward dog. Down and press back up to your downward facing dog, other side, left leg high. Stepping through with the left foot, right knee to the earth, arms through and up on this side. Inhale. And exhale. Reach up, lengthen, open up now to your left. Spread your wings on this side. Inhale the arms to the sky. And again, open wide. Inhale the arms to the sky. And once more, open wide. Inhale, reaching high. Hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. On your knees or a chaturanga, exhale. To cobra or upward facing dog, inhale. And then exhale, downward dog. Use the core to get you there. Now inhale, right leg high, bend the right knee, opening up the right hip. So you're pressing your left heel back towards the floor. Lifting the right knee nice and high. Opening up the right hip. Now, with your next exhale, bring the right knee out to the right elbow. So getting into your core a little more. Just watch the wrists here, out to the side, and then take it back up. Inhale. And then over to the other side, over to your left elbow. Really press into your fingertips here. So not too strong on the wrists. Inhale again, leg to the sky. And then we'll step the leg through. Back to your low lunge. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale. Sinking there into your lunge. Reach up, lengthen. Hands down, step back, downward facing dog. High plank with an inhale. On your knees or a chaturanga, coming down or halfway down. To cobra or upward facing dog. Use the core to press you back to your downward dog. Hips to the sky. So now left leg to the sky, bend the left knee, opening up the left hip. Lifting the knee nice and high, hold it there for a couple of breaths. Inhale and then exhale, left knee to the left elbow out to the side. Inhale, the leg back up to the sky. Exhale to the right side, towards the right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Stepping left leg through. Low lunge on this side, right knee down, arms through and up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up, lengthen, bring the hands back down, step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. On your knees or a chaturanga. And down and then cobra or upward facing dog, shining the heart right. And exhale. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Holding there in the down dog for a few breaths, pressing the hips high. And then back to the knees, let's take them wide, sit back to the heels. And taking a moment to rest in your child. Maybe a little roll out of the wrists if we felt that was a little bit of pressure there, which may have been. Spreading fingers nice and wide, we'll tuck the toes under back to your downward facing dog. Down dog, let's walk up to the top of your mat, up to the hands. then hold on to the backs of the legs, fold over the legs to your Uttanasana. Lengthen the spine, rib cage towards your thighs. Stay there, or if you could even bring the hands to the floor if you're flexible enough for that, otherwise keep holding on to the legs. Otherwise fingers beside the toes out to the side, and pressing the palms towards or into the floor if we can. Lift the hips high, crown down, squeezing rib cage to the thighs. Uttanasana there. Nice deep back stretch. We'll then release the arms now. Let's slowly roll ourselves up vertebra by vertebra, rolling up through your spine, coming up all the way. And then rolling out shoulders up the top, little shake out if you like, maybe a sip of water if you need. And then just stepping into your Tadasana, your mountain pose, arms beside the body, length through the spine. Reconnect to your Ujjayi breath. And then inhale, circle up the arms to the sky, feet together, interlace the hands, point the index fingers high, inhale, lift towards the ceiling, and then exhale, stretch over to your right. Inhale back to center, lengthen. And exhale over to the other side. Again, reach for the sky, inhale, exhale to the right. Inhale to the sky. And exhale over to your left side. Back to center, hands in prayer. Bring the prayer to your heart. And from the top of the mat, let's continue our flow. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward bow. Inhale, a halfway lift. And exhale, fold further over the legs, fingers to the earth. Left foot steps back for a high lunge. Floating arms up, inhale. And exhale, sink into your lunge. Inhale, reach up, lengthen, and hands down, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Down dog to high plank with an inhale. On your knees or a chaturanga, exhale. Inhale to cobra upward dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right leg steps on through, arms through and up. Inhale, high lunge. And with an exhale, sink a little deeper there into your lunge. Inhale, reach up, lengthen, then hands to the top of your mat. Step forward and fold forwards. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. And then coming up, inhale, circle the arms to the sky. And exhale, prayer to the heart. Repeating that on the other side. Arms float up, inhale. Exhale, forward bow. Inhale to a halfway lift. And fold a little further, exhale. Stand right foot back, arms up, high lunge, inhale. Exhale. Reach up and lengthen, inhale, hands come down, step back, downward dog. with your exhale. Inhale to high plank. Exhale for a chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or upward dog. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky with an inhale. Left leg steps on through with your exhale. Arms through and up. Inhale. And exhale, sink deep. Reach up, lengthen. Inhale, hands come to the top of your mat, stepping forward all the way, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. And then coming up, inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, prayer to your heart. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Next round, adding on a little. So we'll inhale, circle up the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward bow. Inhale, a halfway lift. And fold a little further, exhale. Left foot steps back for a high lunge, arms up, inhale. And exhale, sink into your lunge. Reach up, lengthen. Let's bring it out. Twist, hands in prayer, lean forward, and then twist to your right. Left elbow hooks to the outside of your thigh, heart towards the hands. Back leg firm. Holding there nice and steady for a few breaths. Always bring the back knee down if you need support, but otherwise keep it nice and firm if you can. Now release, hands come down. We'll step back to downward facing dog. Down dog to our high plank. Inhale. On the knees or chaturanga, exhale. There's a cobra or an upward dog with an inhale. And exhale back to your downward facing dog. Right leg high, inhale. Stepping right leg through, exhale into your high lunge, arms up, inhale. And steady exhale. Reach up, open up, warrior two. Left heel to the earth, arms out, shoulder height. And let's hold there with an inhale. And with your exhale, right palm flips up, lean forward, sweep up and back, peaceful warrior. Side angle, forearm to the thigh, and left arm over the left ear. Hold there for a couple of breaths. Draw the left shoulder back. Find the length through the left side of the body. Grounding through your back foot. And then release, arms come down either side of the right foot on the ball of your back foot. And step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, coming up, arms to the sky. And exhale, prayer to your heart. Other side, inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, a halfway lift. And exhale, fold further over the legs, fingers down, right foot back. High lunge, arms up, inhale. And exhale, sink into your lunge. Reach up, lengthen. Let's bring in our twist, hands in prayer. Lean forward, twist to your left. Right elbow hooks to the outside of your left thigh. Heart towards the hands. Again, back leg firm or back knee down if you need support. Steady Ujjayi breath all the time. Nice straight line from elbow to elbow. And then release, hands come down, step back to your downward facing dog. Down dog to your high plank. Chaturanga or on the knees, coming halfway down. Cobra or the upward facing dog. Exhale to the downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Stepping left leg on through, exhale, arms through and up in our high lunge, inhale. And steady exhale. Reach up, lengthen, open up, warrior two. Holding there together with your inhale. And your steady exhale. Left palm flips up, lean forward, peaceful warrior, sweeping up and back. Exhale to your side angle, forearm to the thigh, right arm over the ear, drawing back the right shoulder length through the right side. Hold there for a few breaths. Ground through the back foot. Nice straight line from your right fingertips to your right heel. And then hands come down either side of your left foot on the ball of your back foot. Step forward all the way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. Coming up with our inhale, circle the arms to the sky. And exhale, prayer to the heart. Take a pause, deep breath in. And steady breath out. Sip of water yet if you need it. Alright, let's bring in warrior three now. Spread the toes of the right foot. And lift up the left knee. Balancing there on the right leg. And then bowing forward, stretching the left leg behind. And body and leg in line with the floor, parallel to the floor. Try to keep the hips square as well. Left hip down, right hip up, core engaged. If you could maybe go further and stretch the arms also out in front, lift the arms and the leg. And then floating the left toes back, coming into your high lunge, arms up, inhale. And exhale, well done if we're still balancing there, good work. Reach up, lengthen, then our twist again, hands in prayer, lean forward, twist to the right, left elbow to the outside of the thigh, heart towards the hands, back leg firm. Stay there, or spread your wings if you'd like to deepen the twist as another option. Bringing the left fingers towards the floor, right arm to the sky. Optional extra, of course. And then let's bring our hands down where we're at. Step back to your downward facing dog. Downward dog to your high plank. Let's bring in the side plank, outer edge of the right foot and left arm to the sky. You can always bring the right knee down if you need support, otherwise right leg or both legs straight, potentially left leg high. And then left hand, left leg back down to your high plank. Inhale on the chaturanga for the exhale. Upward dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. Right leg to the sky. Now let's bring that right knee to the right elbow again, out to the side. Inhale, the leg high. To your left elbow, other side. Inhale, the leg high. Again to the right elbow, out to the side. Inhale, the leg high. To your left elbow. Now hold it there. And then float the leg through to the left side, to the outside there on the ground, out to your side. And then flip the left heel to the floor and flipping into your rock star here. Let's lift the hips high. Reaching up and back with the left arm. Wonderful work. Then bring the left hand back down. Right leg slides back and comes back up to the sky. And we'll step that right leg through. into your high lunge. Arms up, inhale. And exhale, sinking into your lunge. Reach up and lengthen, open up to your warrior two, left heel to the earth, arms to shoulder height. Holding there, inhale. And exhale. Right palm flips up, lean forward and sweep up and back. Peaceful warrior, left hand down the left leg. From there to your side angle, forearm to the thigh. And then left arm over the left ear. Drawing left shoulder back, finding length through your left side. And then stay there or come into a bind this time. Left hand to the right waist for a half bind. Or full bind if that's available. Right arm under the right thigh and then interlace the hands behind you. Or if you can, hold on to your left wrist, even better. Draw your left shoulder back, open the heart to the sky. And for those who want to get a little funkier, bird of paradise. The left foot walks in to meet the right foot. And with the bind there, then standing on the left foot, lift up the right knee and then stretch out the right leg. That's pretty funky. Can get a little wobbly there. Right leg back down. If you're in bird of paradise, left leg back. And then let's all meet with the hands either side of the right foot. On the ball of the back foot. Now, walk that back foot in a little. Let's straighten the legs. So legs are straight now. And then let's get a deeper stretch through the outside of the right leg. Walk the hands out to the right side and then walk them in towards the center. So you're pressing into the feet on the fingertips there and pressing away, spiraling the energy up through the feet into your hips. Good work. And then walking the hands all the way back to the top of your mat. Good. Let's come into a standing splits now. Let's lean forward over the right leg, lift the left leg to the sky. And then left foot meets the right foot. Sit on your chair, Utkatasana. Arms through and up, inhale. And with your exhale, sit down a little more. Inhale, coming all the way to stand. Bring the hands in prayer. Draw the prayer to your heart. And take a moment there. Reconnecting to your breath. Notice how you feel. We should work that sequence again on the other side. On the left foot standing now for Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Hands in prayer. Let's lift up the right knee. Bowing forward, stretching the right leg behind, lifting the leg high. So leg and body parallel to the floor, hips square. Maybe the hands stay in prayer. Maybe we float them out in front, lifting the arms and leg high. And then float the toes back to your high lunge. Inhale. And exhale. Reach up, lengthen, hands into prayer. Let's lean forward just enough to twist to your left. Twisted lunge on this side. And rotate the heart towards the hands. Remember, you can always bring the back knee down if you need support. Otherwise, back leg firm, maybe spreading your wings. And then hands float down to the ground, step back to your downward facing dog. Downward dog to a high plank now, a side plank on the other side, on your left side. Right arm lifting high, can have the left knee down if you need. Maybe the right leg high if you could. Back down with the right hand, right leg, high plank, chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now left leg high, let's bring the left knee to the left elbow, exhale. Inhale the left leg high to your right elbow, exhale. Inhale left leg high again to your left elbow. Inhale left leg high to the right elbow, hold there for a moment. And then step it to the outside, if you could, slide it to the outside there, left leg straight, flip around if that's okay, otherwise stay where you are. If you can, lift the hips high, right arm behind you, rock star. Well done. And then right hand back to the earth, left leg back up to the sky. And stepping through with the left foot, coming into our high lunge, arms up, inhale. Exhale, sinking deep. Reach up, length, opening up to warrior two. Hold there steady with your inhale. And your exhale. Left palm flips up, lean forward, peaceful warrior, sweep up and back, inhale. Exhale to side angle, forearm to the thigh. Right arm over the right heel, draw the right shoulder back. Parsvakonasana, the side angle, let's stay there. As is, or come into your bind if you could, right hand to the left waist for a half bind. Or full bind, left arm under the left thigh, interlace the hands or wrap the top wrist, draw the right shoulder right back, lifting heart to the sky. Again, we stay there, or bird of paradise for those who would like to. Right foot meets the left, standing on the right foot, balancing there, lifting the left knee high, opening up through the left hip, and potentially stretching that left leg out as well. Good work, left foot comes back to the earth, right leg back, rolling warrior. Bound side angle, releasing the hands down either side of your left foot, and then walk the hands, the back foot in just a little so we can straighten the legs again. Get that nice stretch, walking the hands around the outside of the left foot in towards the center, pressing into the feet, legs are straight, spiraling the energy up and through the legs into your hips. Ujjayi breath all the time. Good work. Then walk the hands back to the top. Lift up the back foot, so tilting forwards, knee towards your shin. And then right foot meets the left foot. For Utkatasana, your chair. Arms through and up, inhale. Exhale, sit down a little more. And then let's squat all the way down. So take the legs a little wider, come into your Malasana now, your yogi squat, arms between the legs. Draw the hands into prayer, roll the shoulders back. Again, lift up through the heart and shut down the eyes. Take the gaze to your third eye, to that point between the eyebrows. Resting our awareness there. Mind free from thought. Let's blink the eyes back open. And then gently release, bring the hands to stabilize, come to sit down, and then come to lie onto our backs. We need to work our back bend, so we keep the knees bent, feet hip width apart. Make it so your fingertips can touch the heels. So just position your feet so you can just reach the heels, and not too far, not too close. And generally that means the ankles will be below the knees, a good alignment. And then a few options here. So first option, lifting the bottom off the ground and interlacing the hands underneath, squeezing shoulder blades together for your bridge pose, classic bridge. So we can stay right there. We can wedge the hands either side of the hips and lift the hips a little high that way. Also give yourself that support if that feels okay. And for those who like to go further and are okay with a full back bend, your upturned bow or wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana, then maybe come back down and then tuck the hands underneath the shoulders behind. And then press up all the way. So pressing up onto maybe the head to stabilize, and then all the way arching as best we can. Wonderful work. Let's slowly make our way back down. And bring your knees into the chest and rock a little there side to side. Reclined twist, arms out shoulder height. Take a deep inhale. With your exhale, drop the knees over to your left side, towards your left elbow. Left hand to the right knee, right shoulder to the floor. And turn the head to look along the right arm. Now relax right there in your twist. If you'd like to just extend it a little, you could extend the right leg away from you and then slide the left hand down that right leg, maybe grabbing the ankle, if you could, the outer edge of the right foot. So pressing that leg into the ground away from you. Right shoulder into the earth, the other way, to maximize that twist action. And then to release, let's bring the knees back to the chest. And then head over to the other side when you're ready. Knees over to your right side. Right hand to your left knee. Left shoulder to the floor. Turn to look along your left arm. Again, we stay there. Or we extend the left leg away from you. Slide the right hand down the right leg to the ankle, or maybe to the outer edge of the left foot. Pressing that foot into the ground, the left shoulder into the ground on the other side, turning to look along your left arm. Wonderful. Let's slowly release, come back to center. Bring the knees into your chest. And then rock backwards and forwards a couple of times on the back there. Massage your back. All the way up to sitting, and then extend out the right leg. Left foot to the inner right thigh. Come high on your sitting bones. Janushirasana, the forward bend, one-legged forward bend. So right leg straight. Let's lift up with the arms with an inhale. And then with your exhale, bow forwards. Hold on to your leg, or if you can, reach the foot. Hold on to the foot. Draw the shoulders back, length through the spine, and the rib cage down over the right thigh. You've got a bit more room to go. You can always try to grab your right wrist with your left hand beyond the foot if that's available, those who are a little more open there. Down and then to release now. Let's stretch the arms forward and up to the sky. Circle the arms back down, place the left hand behind you on the left knee there. Let's open the gates here, right arm to the sky, hips to the sky, stretch through the right side. And then gracefully making our way back to the earth. Let's try the other side, left leg straight, right foot to the inner left thigh. Eye on the sit bones on this side, toes to the sky. Reaching high with the arms. And then hinging forward here. So we hold on to the leg. Draw the shoulders back, length through the spine. If we can go a little further, we do. Maybe holding on to the foot for those who can go a little further. For those who've got more to work with, and holding on to your left wrist beyond the left foot. It gets a little trickier, but I don't need long arms for that. Quite open in that stretch. Let's release arms through and up, inhale. Circling back down, place the right hand to the earth behind you and opening the gates on this side. Sweep the left arm through as we lift the hips high, extending through the left side of the body. Beautiful. Come back down. The hands behind you, extend the legs out, bring the fingertips in towards the body behind you though for our reverse plank. Shoulders back, let's press into the fingertips, lift the hips high, toes towards the floor. Looking up or behind, opening up through the chest, through the heart. You can always come into tabletop if that's a challenge. If you can, stay there a little longer, lift the hips a little higher. Higher still, and then coming all the way down. Let's bring the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the legs, float the feet off the ground. Finding that point of balance there with the body's weightless, floating in your cosmic egg. Mind free from thought. Moving into Navasana, your boat from here. Hands under the knees, shoulders back, lift the heart. Core engage. Lower legs lift up so they're parallel to the floor. And release the arms as well. Also parallel to the floor. Keep lifting the heart, squeezing our Mula Bandha, our pelvic floor lock. Maybe straighten the legs if you want to go further. And then cross the legs, draw the knees back into the chest, wriggle the tummy a little side to side. And then let's do that one more time. Hands under the knees, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Lower legs parallel to the floor. Arms release as well. Now with our next inhale, let's straighten the legs and straighten the arms. Lift them up to the sky. With your exhale, a twist to the right, bringing the arms down to shoulder height. Inhale, arms back up to the sky. Lift the arms, lift the legs, twist to your left. Inhale again, reaching high. Gets a little shaky by now, but let's shake it out. Right side, twist, inhale, arms to the sky. And over to the left side, little twist, inhale, arms to the sky, lift everything up nice and high, and then hands under your knees, feet to the earth. Ooh, well done. Use your core, bring yourself down all the way onto your mat. Come to lie onto your mat. Good work. Taking a few deep breaths there, relaxing, letting go. Not to our Shavasana yet. Let's bring in our shoulder balance. Of course, variations always just to lift the legs up or use a cushion underneath the bottom and lift the legs up for your restorative variation. Otherwise, full shoulder stand, lifting the legs up and over the head. And then hands come to support the back. As you then raise the legs high, squeeze the shoulder blades together, stretch out through the back of the neck, chin into the chest, and in that nice straight as possible line from shoulders to heels. Any variations you might like to work with, go with it. Wonderful work then. Making our way back down, nice. And slowly bring the arms, once you're down underneath the body for fish pose, Matsyasana. So press into the elbows, slide forwards with the body, lift the chest and tilt the head back. So open there through the throat, head upside down. Just allow the, as best you can, neck and shoulders to relax. Elbows towards each other, so you squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up through the chest. And hold it there for a few more breaths. Slowly sliding away, all the way back down. Release the hands from underneath. Roll the head a little side to side. Any final movements or adjustments? Coming into our Shavasana now, so if you need a blanket, grab a blanket. socks, jumpers, whatever feels good to lie on our back now. Close the eyes. And deepen the breath. Nice, slow, deep, full yoga breaths here. Breathing deep into the belly. Up through the chest all the way to the top of the lungs. Filling the lungs right up. As you exhale, release belly, chest, top of the lungs. Let the breath go. Nice and slow, deep breathing. Full surrender. Full letting go. Nice and slowly. Nice and gently beginning to deepen our breath again. Awareness back to the breath and slowly back to the body. We can stay, of course, in our Shavasana for as long as we want, as long as we need. If you'd like to come out with me, give the fingers and toes a wriggle, stretch the arms over the head, fingertips to toe tips. Rolling over onto your side, onto my side, onto our side. Take a moment there. simplicity. Finding your comfortable seat there, roll the shoulders back, length through the spine. Let's shut down the eyes. Take a few more moments to connect to the breath and notice how we feel. Moving our hands in prayer in front of our hearts. Let's go on together to seal our work together on the out breath. Inhale deeply. Taking a bow with respect and deepest gratitude for one another.